pit stop. It's a pit stop. Pit stop. It's a pit stop. Pit stop. It's a pit stop. Pit stop. What is going on? We are so excited to be here. Your Purple Pants podcast pit stop coverage of Amazing Race season 37. We are here. Your podcast duo, your pit stop duo is here to cover Amazing Race season 37. We are here to do our first look at the amazing teams that we have for this upcoming season. And I cannot do this alone. I'm so excited to have my amazing, my talented, my also note-taking co-host. Now, it's been a while. Now, I might mess up her season. The winner of Amazing Race season 25.
I'm putting up the count.
Wait.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9. 29. Okay, because I was going with 28 from my season of Survivor.
We have been friends for like a lot of years.
Listen,
come on.
The Amazing Race. Well, listen, because we disagree on a lot, and we do know that I am right a lot. However, yeah, Brooke is right on this. The winner of Amazing Race season 29, Miss Brooke Cam High. Welcome back to the pit stop.
I'm just like, we talk all the time, so it's fine, but I am so excited. Honestly, if anybody watching is half as excited to be watching as I am to be doing this with you again, then we are golden for the season, because I am just, this makes me so happy. And we're like, we just talk all the time. We talk about things, but now we're talking about the thing that I love the most. So this is,
I am so excited to be back. When Amazing Race wasn't on, Brooke and I had to talk about a lot of TMI stuff, to the point that like Brooke calls me and it's like, how is your digestive system? And I'm like, girl,
not out of nowhere. Hold on. This is not like I'm just calling you to check on this out of nowhere. This is like, we've had conversations. It's not like I'm just calling you and be like,
so I'm like, I need Amazing Race to come back, because Brooke is asking me the colors of things that I don't want to tell her the colors of.
Are you kidding right now?
So I
am a lady, so I will not mention the things that I've been asked during the off season. So, it's not one-sided here.
It definitely isn't.
It's fine. It's fine.
We really are. But I mean, on our last conversation, when Brooke was like, I said,
checking in on a friend
okay,
who I know have had some issues. So some people say intrusive and some people say caring. I choose to say caring.
Listen, that's my love language, so I appreciate it. But listen, we are here. We have a new season of Amazing Race season 37, and as quiet as it's kept, y'all know y'all have transformed me into an amazing racer. I am so excited to meet these new teams. I am so excited to watch this new season. If you know me, you know I love to watch Amazing Race. You know I love to find a team that I love. You know I love to find a team that I like to cuss out with love. You know I like to find, potential.
And sometimes you like to find a team that you like to cuss out without all of that love. I
mean, I cuss you out with love because I am rooting for you. And so we were all rooting for you. I'm on a hunt for a potential Zaddy for the Brice Isaiah 2026 Zaddy calendar.
This group is rife with options for that. Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
So, CBS just recently announced the cast of season 37, which premieres March 5th. And you can tune in every week to the Purple Pants podcast and the Brice Isaiah YouTube channel. So please make sure you are subscribed to the Purple Pants podcast. We are doing a Brice Isaiah week on RHAP. And so this is one of our podcasts that we are putting out specially for you. So please make sure you are subscribed to the Purple Pants podcast. Please make sure you are subscribed.
If you're not, what are you doing? What are you doing? You are missing out.
I don't know.
This man is your sunshine, joy, light, wonder.
Yes.
And everybody needs some of that in their life right now. And so,
girl, don't make me write executive order. But listen, and make sure you are subscribed to the Brice Isaiah YouTube channel. Click
thumbs up on this video. Let us know in the comments what you're thinking about. And of course, we can't start off a Amazing Race season without giving a huge shout out to my good girlfriend, the one, not the two, Mama Cam High and Papa Cam High. Hello, we miss you. I miss
I
you.
love that. I
And
talked to them recently, so I don't really miss them. But hi.
yes. So listen, Brooke, we are here. We have a new cast. This is the new cast. What's your first? What's
Mhm, mhm.
your first? Okay, because
Yeah,
that means
got it. I
your
get you.
first and initial. What's your
Mhm.
first take at this cast when you see them?
Okay, so first of all, I am very excited about the fact that they're not all 23 years old, and although they are pretty much all in really ridiculous looking shape. But so if I counted correctly, there are 10 people over 40, which I love.
Oh,
Because in my season, I was the second oldest person at 36 by a year.
oh,
Second oldest girl. I'm sorry. There was one guy in his 40s, and I think I was the fourth oldest total. And then everybody else was in like their 20s and ultra marathon runners and blah, 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 whatever. I took a spin class. I thought I'd be great. We all know I was not. Anyway, I like that there's not only diversity in, ethnicity, but diversity in age, because we have everyone from people in their 60s. But in all fairness, I think the oldest person, if I have it right, is Jeff Big, not Jeff Little. And
okay.
Jeff Little is quite big. Anyway,
Oh,
I think that, look at the muscles on these two. This is a 65-year-old man who, I guess I do know what he does to keep in shape. He's a lumberjack for a living. I did not
oh,
know that lumberjacks were still a thing. I thought things were automated, but I like it and I'm into it. And I like that there's just such a diversity of what seems to be jobs. Not everybody is like a influencer or like whatever, but you have people who run the gamut from like firefighters, nurses, and there's another team of nurse anesthetists, because apparently that's a thing that like every season now has to have. They're giving very Vinny and Amber vibes.
oh.
But there's
Yeah,
just,
I don't know if that's good or bad.
we'll see. We will see. So maybe it's fun to Hi, Vinny and Amber. Anyway, I like the fact that you have people in their 60s, not just one. There's a couple. You have a bunch in their 50s. It is not just a group of 20-somethings, which I love. I think there's going to be a wisdom from age that shows itself in this season. So that makes me really, really excited. But also you have those like super eager, I'm going to call them puppies, of people who are just young and excited to do this. And I think it's going to be a really, really good race, because it's not just, you're not going to be confused as to who's who. There's not the same of everything. And so I like that. That was a very
Yeah.
long-winded way to say that Pops has muscles. Mhm.
Yeah, Pops does have muscles. I like it. It for me, when I first saw this cast, I was like, wow, they look very energetic. They look very happy. They all look like they mesh really well together in their perspective teams. And that makes me excited. And so I feel like we're going to have some high energy. I definitely feel like I could see where some clashes might come in at. But when I look at the teams, I'm like, I don't really necessarily see the team that is going to have to get the Brice loving this season. So that makes me really interested to see the teams. I feel like we have a lot of strong women team, and I'm just going to go on record. I love Amazing Race. I am ready for an all woman team to win. And I feel like I feel like this season could have it.
I would love it. It's been too long. And not even like an all women team. It's been too long since a woman has won. It's been too long. One season is too many seasons. It's been too long. Not that I don't love our previous winners. Don't give me hate. I know you watch. We love you very much. Blah, blah. A woman. It's time.
I'm with you. So I'm excited. So listen, let's get into these racers. We are going to be looking, what's the name of the article that we're going to be looking at or reading a lot of their bios from? So TV Line.
Okay.
So if you want to follow along, if you are diligent like Brooke and keeps notes and want to know all of the stuff, we're using tvline.com.
I read 8 different articles. And although CBS had not CBS usually puts up, I think I have mine saved somewhere, not only the name and the occupation and the age of the people, but like their full bios. They were not up at the time that we did this. Also, I would just like to say before we start, these are snap judgments. I know we will be wrong. I know that.
Well, I don't normally be wrong, but
Okay, I will probably be wrong. If there's anything that says these are not meant to offend, alarm, hurt anybody's feelings,
listen,
I'm sure
if
you're
you
all
are
wonderful
new,
people, but
if
we
they're
come from
new,
a place of love. Please
let
know
them know, Brooke. This is all, listen, we are not one of those podcasts. This is all rooted in love and fun. And listen, if you sometimes you got to be in on the joke. And so we love everyone.
Nobody makes fun of Brooke more than Brooke makes fun of Brooke. So if
Okay.
you just know that, we're self-deprecating over here. We love you, and we can't wait to hopefully have you all on and talk to all of you as you unfortunately fall out of the winner's circle on the race. And I look forward to speaking to you and getting to know every last one of you. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Now let's trash them. I'm just kidding.
All right. Well, let's get into our first team. Who do we have? Oh, we have
Vinny and Amber.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Alyssa and Josiah. I got it.
Okay. So I don't know anything about them. It's given brother and sister, but are they okay? All right.
This is a married couple.
Okay.
They are in their early 30s, 31 and 32. They are from the great city of Philadelphia.
Oh, they're from Philly? Wait, do they still live in Philly?
Yeah, I'm guessing. I mean, it says Philadelphia, so I'm going to say
I didn't know that. Come on, Philadelphia. All right. Okay.
I'm rooting for this season everybody that has a puppy. I've now, because when you go on, as people who have dogs do, as do I, as is Bacon, who's laying here, everyone, I've gone to your Instagrams, if I can find it, and said, checked out your lives. So they seem very well traveled. They go all over the place. They are super cute on Instagram. But I do feel like this is the team that's going to call each other babe a lot and babe this and hun that and sweetie this. And I'm probably going to find that annoying, but it's only because I don't do that in my life, and that's fine. But they have a puppy named, I think the dog's name is Parker. And so I am cheering for them and Parker.
Okay. Well, now that I know that they're from the Philadelphia area, I kind of am going to change my take.
No. What was the original take?
Well, no, I was going to say, because I see it now. Josiah I'm calling it now. And I literally just found out they're from Philadelphia.
Oh, so now they're your winner pick? Now they're
No, they're not. But Josiah is either from South Philadelphia, Roxborough, or Delco. I'm telling you now, I can see it in his face. And, here in Philadelphia, we are really big Eagles fans. So I know Josiah is going to be there. He's going to be pushing
birds,
Alyssa.
Just FYI. And this is a New Yorker saying that. I would never. But
listen,
we are filming this before the Super Bowl.
If
and honestly,
you know.
Somebody should smack the smarmy smile off Patrick Mahomes' face. So go Birds. Okay, sorry.
And so Alyssa, being from PA or living in PA, she has to have a little spunk to her. So I feel like they're well balanced, and they're from Philadelphia. So I'm super excited to root for them. They definitely went a little higher on my list now that I know that they are from Philadelphia. Okay. So,
where were they on the list before?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't know. Now that I know that Josiah is from Philadelphia, I understand that look a little more. I didn't necessarily get the look. I'm like, this might be a team that I might have to put on my Brice might have to give a little loving to. But
could you imagine if I have this wrong and they're not actually?
Well, listen, they are honorary members of Philadelphia. But listen, they look young. They look fit.
They look great. They're in their 30s, so they're not the 22-year-olds. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but
nothing's wrong with people my age, Brooke. Okay, so let's yeah. Okay, come on, Alyssa and Josiah.
I'll let you know when we get to people your age. Okay.
Okay. Well, I would be more on the younger side. So
totally,
Who do we have now? Oh, we got
what?
some.
Hold on.
Okay.
Question. I'm curious. There are now 14 teams, which is more than there have ever been before. Once there was, I believe, 13, but they eliminated somebody at the start line, which is maybe the cruelest thing that you could do to somebody and be like, you're on the race. Just kidding. You're staying here. General idea. Do you see them in the bottom third, the middle third? Do you see them at the final mat? What's your snap judgment?
I snap judgment from Philadelphia. They're making it Wait, now I always get this messed up. Now tell me if this makes sense. They're going to make it the ladder.
Like to the second half of the season.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I can see that. That puts them top 7. So, all right, that's a fair statement. All right, now we can move on now.
Okay.
Congratulations, good luck,
Yes.
Alyssa and Josiah. Okay. So this is Bernie and Kerrigan. I like them. I think that what? Oh no, okay.
No, I like them a lot. First of all, my dad's name was Bernie, so already Bernie, you my father. I'm
sure she'll be thrilled.
Kerrigan has tattoos. Are they sisters or friends?
Friends.
Okay, so they're friends, so that means they're going to argue. They're going to I feel like this is going to be the team that might be a little chaotic, but they're badasses, and so they're going to kill it. I think it's going to take them a while to get their groove, but when they get their groove, I can see them killing it. I also could see, and maybe a little bit more in Kerrigan than Bernie, but I also could see this team being like, we're not like helping. No. Go figure out your own clue. We're in this to win it. So I for sure can see that this team is going to give me I feel like the energy that I am looking for.
Here's my thought. First of all, Bernie is a personal trainer. So also just look at them. Like they look strong, they look tough. Kerrigan, I don't know what this job is, but I want to be on her good side because I feel like it leads to free spa services. She is a spa educator. I don't know what that means, but I want to know more. So please
educate me.
Let me know more. This is what I'm thinking. There is something behind their eyes. There is just like a fire. I feel like Bernie's smile is like, hi, we're not going to help you. There is something there that is I don't want to say darkness because that sounds negative. And I'm being very positive. There is a drive.
Fire.
There.
Right.
Yes. These two, I think, are going to be one to watch. I'm excited to watch them. And I'm curious because I'm curious if this is like a genuinely we're here, I'm excited smile, or it's a don't mess with us because we will slit your throat smile. And either one, I'm excited for.
Yeah.
So good luck. Congratulations, Bernie and Kerrigan. Also in their 30s. Everyone looks so young. We've had 4 people in their 30s. And I want to know, maybe it's the spa educator. I want to know her skincare routine. Girl looks good.
Yes. You need to get your spa education on.
I do. Because I am no longer in my 30s. You can go first because for me, this is it.
Okay. Well,
this is my pick.
Brett and Mark, clearly, you know me, I root for the gays. And so I'm here for the gays. I love Brett and Mark. We know that our last winners were Ricky and Caesar. They killed it. Brett and Mark look like they are completely in sync and in love. And they look like a strong team, a force to be reckoned with. So I just automatically, I love them. I'm here for them. They look amazing. Their smiles. I could see Brett in his smile, but I also, I know enough about the gays to know that smile don't just mean a smile. I feel like Brett can serve what needs to be served. Don't underestimate Brett. Mark looks fit, so I love them already. So I'm really excited for Brett and Mark.
So for anybody who's not visually watching, this is Brett and Mark. They are 36 and 37 respectively. They are married and they live in Las Vegas. Oh. Brett is a Cirque du Soleil acrobat, so he is fit. And Mark is a dancer and model. Oh. So I am just excited for any and all artistic and or physical challenges. They have a dog named Bernie. So also that's homage to your father. I'm totally sure that's why they named it that, not the fact that I think it's a Bernese Mountain Dog. So Brett describes himself as a lip sync assassin. I'm in love with this, but this is why I love them. So there's a quote that's like they put up where it said, this is from, it says, as you know, Mark is super easygoing, very flexible, and loves Brett telling him what to do. What could possibly go wrong? Am I right?
What did I say?
Just the sarcasm. I feel like Mark is me and I am Mark, and Mark and I are kindred spirits. And I cannot wait for the snip and the snap. I feel like they are kind of the anti-Ricky and Cesar, where it's, but in the best way. Like I hope they go all the way to the end, because I am excited. If we lose them too soon, I'm going to be very upset, because I just think they are going to be a joy to watch. And also, can we go to Las Vegas and hang out with them? That I'm just saying.
Listen, yes. But what I tell you, I could see that smile in Brett's eyes. And I know it's not just a smile. I can see behind it. So I am excited. I fear that they might be a little chaotic, but it's going to be the best chaotic to watch. And so I'm hoping that they can, get their little tumbles out the way and start killing it. Because, Ricky and Cesar, Will and James has set the bar very high for the gays. So listen, Brett and Matt.
Mark.
Okay,
also, they were Brett. I ran the race at 36. I like that they're not, 2022. Again, no problem with that. No, I like that there's like a little bit of life experience behind it. And I do very much feel that like chaotic can be good. You don't have to be, it doesn't have to be all smooth sailing. You just have to get to the end first. That's,
well, I
as
mean,
someone who just got to the end first, like it doesn't have to be no bumps along the way. I do think, pull up that picture one more time, because I do think when you said you could see behind Brett's smile, I'm thinking, what is Brett thinking in this moment? It's like, I'm here, this is great, but also don't fuck this up for me, because I'm
right. He's like, smile, Mark. Okay. Yes.
I love them already. I cannot wait to see what happens. I hope that my season, there wasn't a dance challenge. And as a musical theater person, I was like, where is the dancing? So I do hope that there are some challenges where these two can shine, because I do like when there's a professional dancer on and they get a dance challenge and they get to go through quickly. Because as I say, if you last long enough, there's something for everybody. So I'm just hoping they last long enough to get to the something for them. Yeah.
Yes. Well, fingers crossed. Who do we have next? Oh, we've got Carson and Jack. I've had the opportunity to meet Carson and Jack. They are super amazing, super fun, super energetic. It seems to be another LGBTQ plus team. I do know that they are not together. They are just friends. I think they live in the same building.
And they're from New York, so I have to cheer for my New Yorkers. Yeah, we have Carson, who's 28, Jack, who's 27. They are Dungeons and Dragons podcasters. They have told me that they are going to show me how to play Dungeons and Dragons, which honestly, it sounds really fun. I know you think I'm joking, but I'm not. I actually think that would be like a really, really fun time.
I already know, Brooke. I know what you do on your Tuesdays with your trivia team. And this sounds right up your alley.
I know, it could be fun. And they're Team Green, and green is my favorite color. So also, they are huge Amazing Race fans. This is not a team that was like recruited. This is a team that was like, we want to do this, and we will do whatever it takes to get there. So I think this is like a very lifelong dream, just like I had. So I'm very much rooting for them. They are hosting a party in New York. So if you're an Amazing Race fan and you want to meet them, and I think a few others, there is a party premiere night. Go to, I don't know, their Instagram pages, and there'll be a link, and come join the party.
Yeah. I think that these lifelong amazing racers that watch, they do really well on the season. And again, I don't mean to keep referencing our friends, but Ricky and Cesar, Will and James, Kim and Penn, Brooke and her partner, like these people that know the race, they tend to do well.
Because you know how to race smart. Like there's just like in life, there's hardworking and smart working. And it's good to be both. But there are always little tips and tricks that you will learn from watching previous seasons and knowing previous seasons that will help you along the way. And I feel like this couple, this, you know what I mean? This couple of people, not a couple, who know the race will have picked up on previous little tidbits that'll help them along the way. I feel like this is a team who, like me, probably read the rules forwards and backwards to make sure that, like, this is like a Danny Butler in my head, who knows the rules, who knows what they can do to sort of like play, like toe the line to get ahead. And I am for that, because I am that. So Carson and Jack, I hope they're at the end. I see them at the end. I see them at the end. I see Brett and Mark at the end. Bernie and Kerrigan could be a dark horse and be out there so far, but we didn't say this. So Brett and Mark, where do you see them? Like snap judgment?
I can see them. I don't know. I can see them. I see them middle of the pack.
Okay. And then Carson and Jack?
I could see them at the end.
Okay. So that's what I know about them so far. But I'm very excited to watch them, and I think it's going to be great. And who do we have next?
Okay, we got Courtney and Jasmine. Are they giving me sisters?
They are dating.
Oh, come on. I'm here for the LGBTQ plus
The
representation.
representation is good.
Come on, Courtney and Jasmine with the locks, beautiful brown skin girl. I like their energy. I feel like their energy isn't like a lot, right? But they're glowing.
No, I feel like it's a calmness.
Right. They're glowing from the inside out. I'm getting very methodical. See, I pick up on energy, right? I feel like, and I don't know if it's going to be Courtney or Jasmine, I feel like they're going to have a little Brooke in them, reading the rules, making sure everything is right. And I worry that they might slow themselves down by being like, we need to make sure we're doing this well. But I really do get like calm and methodical. And I feel like this is the team.
You get calm and methodical and compare them to Brooke? What plan?
Compare them to you and like the rules, you want to double check everything, but in a calm and methodical
way.
Not
in a Brooke way. Got it.
Not in a Brooke way, in a calm and methodical way.
So
I am loving them. I think that they're going to do well. I like their energy. I feel like they're going to be willing to help others. I think that's what their energy kind of gives. Tell me more about Courtney and Jasmine.
So Courtney and Jasmine are 33 and 34, registered nurse and a nurse practitioner. So I think I'm getting what you're saying about they need to be calm, like in the face of like chaos. They need to be calm and not lose their minds. They're from North Carolina. They're a dating couple. There's like a sweetness behind their eyes. I think that you're right. I do see this team as a team that is like willing to help. Although I might be very wrong. This might be like an outward sweetness, but a behind the scenes kind of situation. So I'm actually very excited to watch them. They look like very nice people. They're two of the ones I haven't spoken to yet. So we'll see. But I get very like grounded vibes from them.
Yes.
And I don't know if grounded vibes is going to serve you very well when there's a lot of chaos around you, or if it's going to, like you said, slow you down a little bit. So we'll see.
Yeah, the only thing that scares me is the last two registered nurse teams that we had was Vinny and Amber. Although Vinny and Amber didn't come off on the screen well, they actually performed. Well, Vinny performed really well in the show. So it will be interesting to see how these young ladies do. But I really like their energy. I just feel like calmness. I don't feel like this is going to be a team I'm going to have to cuss out. I feel like it's a team I'm going to be loving on. But it is because they do give off so calm. It's hard to tell like where I see them. So, I mean, I'm just going to play it safe and say middle of the pack.
Everybody is in the middle of the
pack. Okay. I
Not possible, but okay.
Okay. Well, listen, I will tell you this. I will at least give you somebody early. I will, before the podcast is over, I will give somebody that I think will go early.
You'll give me who you think is first out, or you'll give me
not first out. Well, I mean, hard to tell because
of course we don't know what we're talking about, and we make it. I mean, I know you do, but I make very, very sure not to know the outcome or know where people end up because that's less fun. I like being wrong and being dumb. I will say I do. When it comes to this podcast, I have no problem being wrong, except when I have a problem being wrong. So yeah, okay, whatever. Just I do like an all-female team. There are a few here which I really like more than I think there have been previously. My season has won, and so, but in all fairness, my season you picked your partner, and so that wasn't anything to do with casting. This is a second all-female team, and I would love to see some lady teams all at the end. So we'll see. Maybe the calm will drive them through. Sacer was very calm. It drove them through.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll see.
Who do we have next? We've got Ernest and Bridget. Is this Arun and Natalia 2.0?
This is a father-daughter team, which you know I love so much.
I like their energy. I like Ernest's energy. Ernest gives me very much. See, this the only thing that scares me is I like this energy. Ernest gives me very much. He a dad. Bridget gives me very much. She a daughter. And like I just by the way Ernest is, just by the size of Ernest's watch tells me that like I feel like he could have been a Boy Scout. He could have been doing a lot of stuff. Bridget is giving me the face like, yeah, that's my dad. I got it. So I am worried that like Ernest and Bridget is like, come on, dad.
Let me tell you a little something about
Okay,
these two,
prove
which is
me
going to
wrong.
change your mind.
Prove me wrong.
59 years old. Bridget, 28. Ernest is the retired chief of the Chicago Police Department. Bridget's from Massachusetts. He's from Chicago. She runs half marathons. They do triathlons together. So this, I don't think this is going to be a come on dad situation. This might be an Ernest saying come on Bridget situation. I'm not 100% sure, but I think these two. Also, she has a dog named Stormy, and if you can tell me a better way to predict winners than based on their dogs, I don't know it. So I'm going to say they're going to go far. But I love a daddy-daughter team. You know this for me. It's close to my heart. And this is a team that I think will be one to watch because this is not I'm going to call him 60 because basically 60-year-old man who's not going to be able to keep up with his daughter. Yeah. I think it might even be the other way around.
My perception of the image is right. A come on dad isn't it is a reference to our good friend Anna Lee, but not a come on dad like come on dad. A come on dad like come on dad, listen to me. You say he was the chief of police. I very much get from Ernest that is Ernest's way or the highway. And like, I feel like he is used to being in control and going to be, hold on, wait, let me take a look at this team again because my Brice sense is tingling. I think I might have to cuss Ernest out. I don't know because I am sensing that Ernest is going to be like, Ernest knows best. That's what I'm getting.
I kind of feel like he might. I don't know. The vibe I'm getting is that he actually might know best.
I mean, listen, sometimes, yeah, you might know, but listen, I'm with Bridget. Bridget looks like a sweet young lady you don't want to mess with. I feel like Bridget is going to kill it. But again, I think I'm going to be loving the dynamic of this duo because it's going to be so interesting because just the way Bridget is looking at us, she is looking like, yeah, this is my dad. Like, you know how you take your dad on a class trip and your dad is like doing all of this, like, oh, look, you're like, oh, this is my dad. That's what I'm getting, but I'm loving it. I feel like they are definitely a team to watch and that I want to watch. So I'm excited for Ernest and Bridget.
I feel like I'm going to love Ernest. He's going to be my new, whoever I loved previously. I'm a fan. I don't know. I'm basing this on zero. It's so fun to base things on zero.
Yeah, when you have nothing.
Back to this later.
I love it.
It's so wrong. But okay, so definitely rooting for them. I feel like if they can get out of each other's way, I don't know what their relationship is, but I do know like if you're like on a team doing all of this physical activity like triathlons, marathons, so on and so forth, and training with your child, I think that's a huge advantage because honestly, you don't just I do have a friend who just does triathlons with absolutely no training, which is how I don't even get it. But I feel like if you're in a training scenario with your child or your parent, you know how to work well together. You know how to cheer each other on, motivate each other, so on and so forth. Because, there's nothing stopping them from walking away from the triathlon and they do them. So although maybe was it Bridget? Maybe Bridget's mom is there and she's like the peacekeeper. And now the mom's not there in the race and things are going to go to hell. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe we will have to stay tuned.
This is I don't know if it's Han or Han because I haven't spoken to them. And Holden. These are Bridget was in her 20s, but I think other than that, this is Carson. Okay, whatever. This is our first 22-year-old. Holden is 22. Han is 26.
Are they dating or siblings?
Siblings from California. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So first of all, the fact that they're siblings, I love it. I get that Han is older. Is she older?
Yeah, 26.
Yeah. First of all, she gives me big sister vibes. Holden, I like his, I feel his energy, but I just get so
How could you not? I feel like there's so
I know. But see, this is what I like. First of all, I almost get Anthony and Bailey energy from them in the sense of like happy to be here, so excited. And then I also kind of sort of get, and I don't like Sheldon and
It's not it was Sheridan and oh
Sheridan.
my god. Yep.
So I am
Alexandra, maybe. I don't know. They didn't last long enough for me.
And so they all are great people, and I love them. But I just get worried with the siblings that look so friendly and nice. First of all, I'm already drawn to them. I love Han and Holden, but this will be my pick for I feel like they might go home early. I'm just saying that off of, listen here, I am new to the Amazing Race. I am from the Survivor world. I didn't do that good on Survivor. I went out early. So me saying you go out early is not a slight, okay? Because actually the best contestants go out third. But I've recently gotten into Amazing Race. Brooke has brought me over to the side. We've been podcasting about it, so I haven't seen that many Amazing Race seasons. This summer we started doing
you're
I mean, I'm in. We started doing a rewatch this summer. We watched Amazing Race season 5, which was absolutely fantastic. And if you have not checked it out, you should go back and listen to our summer rewatch of Amazing Race season 5. Okay, so I am learning.
Well, you're burying the lead, sir, because we did have Chip, the winner of Amazing Race season 5, on our last podcast of the summer rewatch, and I got to surprise Bryce with him, which was honestly a great secret to keep. And the look on his face when Chip showed up,
it was crazy. I don't have that much knowledge of siblings, but the siblings that I have seen, I have loved, and they haven't done that well. So that is why I'm just saying I could see my siblings going home early. However, I love their energy, and I really hope that Han cracks the whip, because I could see Han being their older sister, and Holden, I feel like Holden is strong, but I feel like Holden's like, I'm gonna listen to my sister. And yeah, but I love them. I love their energy. I love that they're like, and that's another thing that like kind of scares me, because in this photo, it's giving that they are skipping, like, you know, so it's like, I don't know, but I love them.
In all fairness, they tell you how to post, so this might not have been on them.
I'm just saying.
I will say Han is a diver. I went into their Instagrams like me, which I like that. So I'm hoping there's some. And Holden's a skier.
Who do you think? Oh, you know, I just recently went skiing. So Han or Holden is a diver?
Han is the diver. Although my
Han, I'm gonna say this now, Han. You might be a diver, but I know somebody that's not really a diver, but I know he could dive better than you. And his name is Rob, from Rob and Corey, okay? Because do you remember that episode from?
Yeah, he just jumps at that man. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so no, but okay, Han's a diver.
When I say diver, I mean scuba diver, not like high diver.
I don't think Rob was any type of diver. They just put Rob in the water, and Rob was going. Corey was trying to catch up with him on the boat.
Yeah, right.
So okay, wait, Holden is a skier. Holden, I just went skiing, and I hadn't been skiing.
How's your shoulder? I love you.
Okay, Holden, I haven't been skiing since I was like 8, and I was killing it. Okay, I killed the green trails, went to the blue trails, and that was it for me. The blue trails almost took me out. I did, fall a couple of times. You gotta fall. I did hurt my shoulder a little bit, but I got back up. I was killing it. So okay, you know what? Diver and skier, we're advancing them middle.
They don't have a dog though, so I can't put them as the winners. This is how I'm choosing winners this season.
Okay. Well, I like them.
Okay.
Let's break the sibling curse. Okay. Now, let's go to the next team.
They're also siblings. Also siblings.
Okay.
This is your team.
I can't be. First of all, they got the right color on, purple, because if you know Purple Pants podcast from the Purple Pants Badass myself, Jackie and Lauren. I just love their energy. Okay, they got the fresh braids in, so we know these sisters came to play. I don't know how old they are. They look great. They're giving me.
I'm going to tell you. Jackie, 51.
Lies.
Lauren, 61.
Lies. Mm-hmm. Lies. Lies, because these queens look amazing. They're doing the heart thing so that they are in sync. But listen, Jackie and Lauren, doing that heart thing does not fool me. Y'all are sisters. I know y'all going to fight, and I don't know who is. I feel like Lauren might be the one to crack the whip, but I don't know. I could see it in Jackie's eye. Jackie got the hoops on. So I know what the hoop
That
earrings
seems
mean.
dangerous, honestly, frankly. Like something's gonna get ripped out as you're in the chaos.
Listen,
But
it's
okay.
for the look. Jackie understood the assignment, but Jackie got them hoops on, so it's giving. I'm the younger sibling of my siblings, so we got the little spunk. So I see you, Jackie. It's giving me outer towner vibers. Andrea and
Milena.
Milena.
Yeah.
I am loving them. I like their energy. This is the team that I'm rooting for, period. Beyond. These could be my mothers, my aunties, my cousins. I'm
It
here
took me
for the
2
purple team.
seconds on Instagram to fall in love with this team. Like 2 seconds.
And then also, so let's just even talk about Lauren and Jackie. First of all, now mind you, I don't follow a lot of the teams, but I do follow Lauren and Jackie. Hopefully I follow everyone. It was their rollout for the Amazing Race. They had reels. I said, okay, first of all, they got kids because, okay, some of their kids was helping them with this, but they had a full out rollout. I said, come on, roll out. So this leads me to believe that they could go out very early. And I hope that they can break the purple trends, or they make it very, very far. Because to have a rollout like that, what I'm asking for is, where is the merch? Where can I purchase the merch from? But I love Lauren and Jackie. That is the team that I am rooting for. I will not be cussing them out. There will be no Jackie and Lauren.
They can do no wrong.
They can do no wrong.
They could pull, I might say this with love, they could pull a Rowan and Maya on episode 1 and not be able to turn their car around, and you won't say a word because you're in love. And I respect it. Also, hi, Rowan and Maya. You guys are great. Love you guys.
Yes. Yeah.
Justice, bring them back. So yeah, these two are from Texas. I spoke to Jackie just very briefly, just back and forth. I am so excited to watch these two. Also, I want their skincare secrets as well because, damn, like
Black
they
Dog
look
Craig.
good.
Okay.
Well, I can't. What am I supposed to? Anyway, whatever. I was born this way. Okay. So anyway, Team Purple, we know we're going to love them. Just the vibes I get from them are amazing. They seem fun. They seem wacky. They seem just into it. I know what you're saying about potentially going out early. I really, 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 really hope that's not the case because I really, really, really am going to like them, especially if one of them, and I also, I'm guessing Lauren is the Brooke and is like, let's go, let's go, let's go. So we'll see. We will see what happens.
Yes.
But I'm excited. Already a fan. There's like not anybody I'm not.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
there's not anybody that like.
Okay.
I mean, there's a couple. Okay. Okay. Who do we have? Okay. Jonathan and Anna. Okay. Jonathan and Anna remind me of who was the big guy last season that pushed the car?
With his finger?
With his finger.
Rod
and Letitia.
Yeah.
I see that from this couple, except I see Anna as the rod. Okay. I see Anna as the strong one. Jonathan as the, like, obviously Jonathan has muscles. I like how first of all, they're holding hands in the front and the back. They are united.
Yeah,
I feel like they're going to be able to communicate well. I feel like Jonathan is easy on the eyes. So Anna, let me know if Jonathan got a brother.
Are you kidding? She's stunning.
I mean, Anna is stunning. She is like, that's why I say she reminds me of Letissa from last season because she's serving in this photo, but not to be remiss by Jonathan. Jonathan looked nice. Jonathan, you got a brother?
He's a 42-year-old software developer. She's a stay-at-home mom. They do a lot of she does like a lot of makeup tutorials, but they do a lot of like goofy stuff with their kids. It kind of reminds me of like
Kim and Penn.
Yeah.
Kim and Penn. That's giving winter vibes.
They seem like a cute couple. The only concern I have, and this is it for me, is we all like to look good on TV in theory, but that she has to be willing to let that go out the window real fast.
Although
I don't know what she how she always
From
looks so
season
together.
5, Kim looked amazing every episode.
Okay,
So
maybe
I'm
it's
just
just
saying.
me that was a flipping disaster. We went
Maybe.
to places where it was 100+ degrees, and even if you tried to, like, my hair normally like curly, like
I'm
frizzy
just
curly, I don't like it like that, and so I don't do this if you're on the race. I brought with me like this teeny tiny little hair straightener because I was like, I'm gonna look great. Gone, done, finished. I'm sure you have a picture of me looking like a drowned rat somewhere, but that's what I looked like most of the time. I think they could be good. I do. I'm getting what
I'm just saying. I get that she runs the house. She's going to run this ship, and I get that Jonathan listens and does his best to implement how he could support her. So I love that. We
No,
love
it's
it.
great, and I do think they have multiple kids, and I just think that I'm trying to think of a couple I can compare them to, but I think if they can, if he's willing to listen, if they don't butt heads, I think they're going to do really, really well. But I do get I do get the idea that she's probably in charge.
And I love it. Okay. Wait, and it was Anna, right?
It's Anna or Anna. I'm not.
Anna, hook me up. Let's be sister-in-laws, Anna. Hook me up. Okay. Add me to the family.
Why did I
Okay.
forget that this is mostly just a dating show?
Okay, listen.
Right.
Anna, add me to the family. Jonathan, I know you got a cousin. I know you got a brother. Listen, hey, you look pretty good. I'll take an uncle. Okay, listen. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, here we go.
Oh, you're right.
Now, we are going to Mark and Larry. Now, let me be clear. These are 2 older white men. Okay.
Yes.
So we will start there. I have to say, last season or 2 seasons ago have changed my mind about the 2 old men arc, right? Like, I'm like, oh, get them out of here. What was the one with the beard that has the Guinness Book of Records?
Oh, yeah. Wow. Yep, I'll get there. Joel and Garrett. Yes.
Joel and Garrett. Now, mind you, first look.
Season one. Okay, yeah, okay.
But listen, Joel and Garrett, first looks, I was like, get them out of here. And they, first of all, they listened to our podcast, okay? And mind you, when we saw them in New York, Joel, I think it was it Garrett? No, it's Joel. Joel pulled me to the side. He was like, I listened to the podcast first. I said, he's like, I love it. I was like, listen.
To which I was like, yes, thank God, because I was always really nice.
I was like, listen. He's like, no, I get it. And so they have changed my archetype about the older, like, guy, like, not couple, but guy team. And so I'm not going to put any physical limitations on them. Mark looks fit. Gary,
you shouldn't. They're retired firefighters, so you know that they're in shape. Yeah. Larry, 59. Mark, 63. They look fantastic.
Mark
I really do think that this The Amazing Race casting went to every gym and was like, let's find like the older, really in shape people here, and let's just cast them for this show.
So I could see them doing really well. I like Joel and Garrett. I could see them having, because at one point in time, remember, it was like, what job has Joel and Garrett not done? Yeah. It was like, I'm an underwater trash truck driver. Joel's like, I did that in high school. So it's like, I don't underestimate this team. And being a firefighter, you spend long hours together. You're in sync. Now, mind you, I just hope they do not have, because I feel like,
I know what you're gonna say. Are you gonna say firefighters do really well unless they have to solve like a Rebus puzzle, like Busy and Sunny did, where it was like evil
not
face,
Busy and Sunny.
Yes,
I'm talking about the police officers. Who was the 2 black police officers and that came back twice? So
the wallpapering, yeah.
The wall. So I do get nervous from these co-workers, because that one team that got the opportunity to play twice and they still didn't do that well.
I will say Mark apparently tries to get homeless puppies adopted, so honestly, like puppies. Picking my people based on Brooke's list.
So I am
not
excited.
The top. Let's be fair. Not the top, but they're up there. Puppies. If you have puppies, how could you be a bad person? That's my thought process.
I'm excited to see what this team does. I do get middle from them.
That's fair.
But, we will see.
And if
Who
there's a
else?
Rebus puzzle, I get first out. But okay, next up, we have Melinda and Erica, mother and daughter. From Melinda is 66. Also, like what? Mhm.
Okay.
She's from
Now,
Arizona. Erica is 32. She's from Colorado. She's like a client engagement like, I don't know what this job, like what happens to like teacher and bus driver? Like
li-
jobs, I don't get it, but fine, whatever.
wait, Melinda was a bus driver?
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying nobody. She's some sort of administrator. Erica apparently has been to 6 continents. She's well traveled. I will say mother-daughter teams are rare.
They are,
Yeah.
but listen, because I don't even like the inflection in your voice. Let me be clear. My mother was an administrator. Now, let's get
Okay.
off of them for a second. Angie, I love you, girl. That's forever in my heart.
It's not
But I
mother-daughter.
think, listen, Angie and Danny, reason 637 why I love Angie. I love Angie. Angie, I am bestowing the torch to Miss Melinda. You know how I get when it's a parent and a child.
Yeah, but why didn't you feel that way about the father-daughter?
A mother and a
Okay.
child.
Mhm.
Specifically, I was raised by my mother, Barbara. So
Hi, Barb.
Angie, well, I was raised by my mothers, Angie and Barbara. And I am adding Melinda to this list. Listen, I got a thing. Melinda looks cute. She got her little bangs in the front, little hair to the like. Listen, Erica, I'm your brother now because I am rooting for Melinda and Erica. I just see a lot of myself and my mom. I don't even know nothing about them, but I'm also adding them to my list of I will take no slander. Well, listen, I'll take a little slander from Erica, but I will take none.
I mean, come
from
on.
Melinda.
You
None.
don't. What if on episode 1, Melinda's like, so in my free time, I like to, murder dogs and
I'm a help
what if she
prepare you.
like,
I'm a help prepare you. Listen.
not that that's the case. Melinda, you're probably lovely. Like, I'm just sort of saying you can't start without even seeing episode 1 and be like, I'll
Why
never
not?
say anything. Okay, fine, do it. Then fine, that's fine. That's fine. I'm sure
Why
they're
not?
lovely. We'll see.
Go ahead. What? Say it.
Mothers and daughters have a tendency to not do very well in The Amazing Race historically. That being said,
Hold on. Hold.
Oh, you got rid of yourself.
Hold on, because like I said, from the jump, we are not taking any Melinda negative things. Okay. I meant to remove myself. I mean,
oh my God, amazing. Okay, well then they're wonderful and perfect, and I know they're
Thank
gonna
you.
win. Why are we even racing? Okay.
Oh, yeah, and I'm putting them at the top. And I'm putting them at the top.
Okay.
Because here's the thing, Brooke. I already know you're gonna fall in love with Melinda mid-season. And what I'm telling you now is the fan club has closed.
Okay, fair enough. I'll stick with Angie. That's fine.
That fan club has closed too. So I'm just saying, when Melinda wins you over, keep it. Keep this. Mother and daughters keep it.
That's just a fact. I'm just saying facts. Like what? It has not even an opinion. Just factually, there haven't been many. There's been granddaughter actually who didn't do. No, they didn't do well. But I'm just saying, maybe they're great. I hope I am wrong. But we will see. We will see.
Erica, you seem lovely as
yes, she does.
Lovely as well. Yeah,
they
but I'm sorry.
Lovely. I don't think they murder puppies. Like
Melinda takes the cake. So Erica, you win because Melinda birthed you.
That's fine. I'm sticking with Ernest.
Oh, okay.
I got my money on Ernest.
Okay. I mean, listen, the ladder. Okay, I'm liking it. Okay, no, listen. Okay, Nick and Mike.
Okay, so now there's so many siblings. I like that I tried out with my brother once many years ago. We flew to Houston. I've told you this before for a day to try out. We did not get on together. I to this day tell him it's because of him, because I got on without him. Anyway, long story short, we would have killed each other, and we would have been great. We would have done well, but we would have legitimately had to be bleeped every 4 seconds because we would have murdered each other. Nick and Mike, however,
they're giving me Juan and Shane. I get Juan.
I mean, who doesn't love? Who is not in love with Juan and Shane? Like, come on.
Okay.
I mean, come on.
Listen, I'm still waiting for my invitation to the cockpit, Juan and Shane. But now we have Mike and Nick, or Nick and Mike.
We'll go back to them.
They do podcast.
They are podcasters, but also brothers. Nick's 32, Mike's 28. They're from Brooklyn, so for my New Yorkers.
Brooklyn.
But they have a nonprofit, which I really think is great. It's called Blankets of Hope. They get blankets to homeless veterans. Like, come on, these are just good people. I don't know how they do. I don't know. What do you see?
A team like this, from what I have watched, they always tend to make it to the middle top half.
I could see that. I see them like maybe 5th place. I'm thinking this is a team, and I don't know. I think they're going to do very well. I do think they might think before they act sometimes, and I have no reason. I mean, act before they think. I don't really have a reason for that, but it's just sort of like that male late 20s energy thing that I'm thinking might just be like, read your clue. I feel like I'm going to have to say read your clue to these two. And I hope that's not the case, because I do like people who are looking to help the community. We go out and give all of our old blankets, and more importantly, we clean out our closet and give our sweatshirts and jackets to the homeless population in our neighborhood, rather than donating it to Goodwill, because it goes right to people. So we make bags of stuff and give it away. And I very much relate to their nonprofit. So I hope they go all the way. I would love to be involved with their nonprofit, because
well, you'll get to meet them at the Brice and Wynn Tour 47 premiere in New York. They say they're going to come, so I'm excited to meet them. They seem amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see them in person and see what they give on the race, because it's like,
Well, because what you see in person is not necessarily what you see on the race, because they may be edited in such a way that's not at all them. But editing is real. It is real. And
I mean, I've seen your season. That's.
How do I remove myself? Okay.
But I definitely get bro. From the bro.
But maybe that's not.
But I feel like a good bro. I feel like it could be a good bro. I feel like sometimes
warm. This is like we get heated. Keep going. I'm here.
I'm just saying, sometimes when bro doesn't have the great, connotation. I think these could be really good bros. So I'm excited to see them. Let's keep it moving. Okay. Another team.
The right time. We're all muscles here.
Another team I am here for. Pops and Jeff. Jeff 1 and Jeff 2.
I would say Big Jeff and Little Jeff, but there's no Little Jeff.
Right. Big Jeff and Big Jeff. I don't think since I've been watching Amazing Race, I don't think that I have ever seen a black father and black son team. So from the seasons that I've watched, I don't think so.
I'm thinking.
So, I mean, Pops looks good. Pops is in shape. Jeff is in shape. They are lumberjacks. Jeff has reached out before, so I am excited. I am rooting for this team. I'm excited. Now, I don't know how they're going to do, because I feel like I could see Pops and Jeff going at it. I could see like Pops calling the shots and Jeff being like, Pops, like, this ain't what so I could see them going at it. But I think in the best way that's going to give us the comic relief that we need. They are lumberjacks, so we know that they're going to be physical. I want to see them have to do a dance or something. I feel like they're going to do well. Again, I'm going to say middle, but I'm really, 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 really excited to see them. They look great. How old is Pops?
He's 65.
Wow. Yeah. Pops looks great. Okay. The
I
black
have no words.
does not crack. So,
like, look at that. His muscles have muscles. Like, that is just stupid. Like, apparently become a lumberjack. Like, this is, I'm very rarely without words, but I have very few words.
Yeah.
Lil Jeff has like 800 in his following is just gonna go like
Yeah.
he what
Listen, and mind you, Lil Jeff, they're lumberjacks, but you gotta take a look at Jeff's Instagram. Okay, Jeff's Instagram.
the
And
body fat on this season is like 2%. Like they just found there is no even like whatever. I'm glad I'm not in this one.
I
This one
said I
is
was looking for a zaddy. I didn't realize I was looking for a father-son
you
zaddy.
look
I
like a
think
granddaddy, right?
I think we might have found them. We'll have to see how it goes, but I think I might have found the zaddies of this season. Anything else we need to know about Jeff and Pops?
My money's on them to win, like not to win, but to get. They'll be out first because I think that they're going to like do really, really well. Because I'm not right about these things.
Wait, you said they're going to be out first?
Yeah, because I think they're going to do really well. So what do I know? Like I know nothing. This. If they have to pick things up and put them down, like that will be this. There was actually Did you? I feel like you were watching at the time. It was a few seasons ago. There was actually a lumberjack challenge where they had to saw a log back and forth, like saw a piece of a log.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, and then that. Yeah,
done. These two will be done in 10 seconds. Like this is just. It's not fair to have that many muscles. Like I don't go to the gym. Let's be fair, but like I do my little boxing at home. Like it just. I gotta be a lot like. Just go to the next people. I'm not even making any sense anymore. I'm.
okay. Well, I
struck by all the
believe we
muscles.
have our last
Okay.
team.
Good luck. Congratulations. Welcome to the race.
Yes. We've got Scott and Lori. I do know they have 8 kids. They're from Salt Lake City.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm going to love Scott. I feel like Scott is a God-fearing Christian dad. I feel like he is going to be like what was that show? Full House. I feel like Scott is going to give us Danny Tanner vibes and TGIF on my Friday nights. That's what I feel like Scott is going to give us. I feel like Lori is going to be
any woman who can pop out 8 kids has what it takes to run the Amazing Race. Like, come on.
Period. Like, and I believe they're all boys.
There are 8 sons. 8. She's almost 50. He's 47. She's 49. They look great. He
great.
Reached out. Hi, Scott. Nice to see you again.
Scott.
Like they just seem very. I haven't spoken to her. He seems very, very nice. They just seem happy-go-lucky. I'm hoping that there's like a drive behind the happy-go-lucky, and I'd like to think that there is. I don't know how to do, but I'm excited to watch them. He has such a genuinely kind smile that I'm excited to see what happens.
They just seem like happy people. I kind of low-key want to see a little turbulence from them. I want to see how they handle stress or, trying to figure something out. That's what I want to see. But I think that they will be lovely, amazing people. And I don't have really anything negative to say about this season.
My 37. Thought is this: they look to be in very good shape too. And if you're in very good shape, and you're not even close to the best shape people of the season because everybody is just so like beyond like that. I feel like they might be at a tiny, tiny bit of a disadvantage. Not because of in looking at their social media, I don't know how much like traveling and world experience they have, but I do know that you have to have a certain amount of toughness to have a child. Okay. Now multiply that by 8 children. She travels around with her kids, which is really cool. They just seem like good. Yeah, we'll see.
Amazing Race in itself. Getting 8 kids in the car and somewhere. Listen, if they have a midwife challenge this season, we know they put it on for Lori because Lori will be able to kill that challenge. So
plus he's a physician's assistant. Like he also has one of those people who has to stay like calm in the face of chaos. So I think that everybody can't do well, but like I don't know where I see the team that's out first. I don't know.
We will have to see. But nevertheless, your pit stop duo, Brooke and Brice, will be here every week breaking down each episode for you. We'll have some guests along the way, but we are really excited. If you cannot tell, that your Purple Pants pit stop duo is back covering Amazing Race season 37. I'm super excited to see everyone.
I know, this is great. There's nobody here where I'm going, So this is exciting. Because there's usually one where you and I are like, I don't need them. There's not one here where I'm thinking it's okay without them. But let's see what happens on episode 1, because maybe our opinions will change.
Maybe, but we'll have to tune in and we'll see. Well, thank you for listening to Amazing Race Season 37. First look from your Purple Pants podcast duo. We'll be covering all season. We will see you soon. Bye. We out. It's the Purple Pants podcast. You better listen in public, might make your stomach hurt. Ooh. It's the Purple Pants podcast. You're trying to unwind, you better get that box wine. It's the Purple Pants podcast. You're trying to get your snack, you better hurry right back though. It's the Purple Pants. It's the Purple Pants.